punches in the ring, flying round for round, who's the undisputed king? Pound for pound, the fight is over. Let's get to talking. Sit back and listen to BeefysBoxing.
Welcome to Mr. Beefy's Boxing, or just Beefy's Boxing, where we cover all kinds of boxing news and boxing subjects, where we have the meats by the pounds and covers the fights by the rounds. Before we jump into the video, be sure to like and subscribe so we can get the channel out to as many as possible. Now, on to today's topic. White has made a weird comment, and it makes me very sus. Now, there's been photos of Floyd and Dana together. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them. So there might be something there. But Dana has had to speak on the whole Floyd situation, and he hinted at possibly helping him. But first, he says, when asked about the whole situation, that's a tough one. I've talked to him about it, but I don't know enough about it. You hear all these different stories. I think you have to wait and see how this thing's going to play out in court for him. White continues and expresses how sad the situation with Floyd is and how athletes in general, need to learn and watch out for this kind of thing. But he says specifically, when somebody works as hard as he did and amasses the type of wealth that he had, and they lose it, or it gets stolen, or whatever the deal is, it's horrible. And it happens a lot in professional sports. And then asked if he had any interest in helping Mayweather, he says, so who knows? Anything is possible. Maybe we could do something and figure it out for him. I bet he would love to get Floyd to fight under the Zuffa banner, no doubt. And that's what he's probably hinting at, realistically. He'll end up paying or taking care of some kind of fees for Mayweather, and he'll have Mayweather fight on the Zuffa card, probably on all exhibition matches, most likely. I doubt it'll be on a professional, basis or settings. And that's how this is going to work out. And whenever he does this, because I'm positive that's what he's going to end up doing, just watch. He's going to try to act like they're friends, and he's going to try to save the sport and all that, whenever he has UFC fighters who also go through the same kind of shit that Floyd's going through. And he doesn't even give a fuck about them. He's barely assisted any of the major UFC stars. How is he going to assist Floyd? And I know how this is going to be spent, like he's helping him out, but in my eyes, you could have maybe helped him before the situation got this bad, or you didn't even have any interest in him up until he got put in this legal situation or financial situation, and now he might be easier to persuade and push into signing a fight for Zuffa. I don't know. I just think this whole situation is going to be very iffy, fishy, and sus. We'll have to wait and see how it turns out with Floyd. He has a lot of things going on. Dana also has some things going on. So who knows? Maybe it's a right pair. But let me know your thoughts below. Well, that was the final bell. The video is coming to an end. Before we end the video, I gotta say one more time, thank you so much for watching. Remember everybody, it's all about attitude. There is no progress without struggle, so stay in there. I've been your host, Mr. Beefy, and you all have been fantastic.